Can you travel internationally if you're in the United States with a green card, an H-1B visa, a student visa, or any other kind of legal status? Can you travel internationally safely and come back to the United States in 2025, Donald Trump's America? Is it safe to do so? This is a question that I'm getting bombarded with by so many people, and that's what we're going to get into in today's video. Hello everybody, I'm Josh Goldstein. If you don't already know me, I am your favorite immigration lawyer, hopefully. And I am truly passionate about helping you reach your immigration goal. I'm here to inspire you and inform you and let you know that you can do it. And I want you to be aware of risks and when it's not safe to do something. So I have been doing back-to-back consultations with people who are terrified. They've seen the videos on social media and in the news about permanent residents turned away from airports and border posts, H-1B holders not able to come back into the United States, people whose lives were upended arbitrarily, quickly, with no recourse. This is the fear and chaos that Donald Trump has brought to America, and people want to know one question. Is it okay to travel? Am I safe to travel? Now let's get something out of the way right away. There are groups of people who have green cards and other visas who are in the United States who definitely should not travel. And you probably know who you're talking about. Permanent residents who are in removal proceedings should not travel internationally. People with skeletons in their closet, serious criminal cases, drug cases, marijuana possession, people who've made false claims to U.S. citizenship, people who've engaged in immigration fraud. There are people with actual issues, and those people should not be traveling in 2025. I would have advised them against traveling prior to Donald Trump as well. That is not what I'm talking about in today's video. Today, we're talking about whether a permanent resident, somebody with an actual green card or an H-1B visa or a student visa who has the legal right to travel, whether that person is safe to travel in 2025. I'm going to offer you two answers to this. First of all, as a lawyer, under the law, a permanent resident can obviously travel internationally. You have the right to do so. And if you have a valid visa, a student visa, a tourist visa, an H-1B visa, or any other kind of visa, and that visa is valid, you have permission to enter the United States. The ability to travel is a legal right that you have. Now let's give you the second answer. These are strange times. Donald Trump is in control of the immigration system. European countries and Canada have warned their citizens not to travel to the United States. Why have they done that? Because the fear is that people will be arbitrarily detained and returned home to their countries. An immigration lawyer who I know and respect has advised all non-citizens not to travel in 2025. So on the one hand, you may have the legal right to travel as a green card holder or visa holder. You may have the legal right to travel. But on the other hand, it might be prudent for you to refrain from traveling. So at this point in the conversation, people say to me, okay, Josh, I get it. On the one hand, you're saying I have the legal right to travel. I know I do. I'm a green card holder. I've traveled all the time. And on the other hand, you're telling me that maybe I shouldn't travel. What is the statistical likelihood that I'm going to have a problem? What other kind of cases have had problems? Do you think, how likely is it that I'm going to have a problem? What would happen if I were pulled over or detained? Could they revoke my green card? Would I have a right to have a lawyer? And they're asking me all these hypothetical scenarios that I cannot really answer because none of this is legal. This is just arbitrary. And this is what's happening. I think it's prudent not to travel, but I also don't want to give people advice that's going to block these incredible trips that they have. I have a client who is a conditional green card holder. She's applied to remove her conditions. Her daughter has a school field trip to Italy. I don't want to be the person to tell her that she can't go on that trip when conditional residents have the right to travel. I don't want to be the guy to say no to that because it's an amazing experience and she has the legal right to do it. All I want to do is caution you against the risks. I wish I could give you clear guidance, but we live in uncertain times, and I hope that this has caused you to reflect and think more critically about the risks, the real risks associated with travel. And if you have questions about this, leave them in the comments below.